Hello, my Leo friends. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from August the 13th until August the 20th, 2018. I'll be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. Let me pull one card to oversee your reading. Okay, so you have the Four of Coins. So really like gripping and holding on to your money, your possessions, really like trying to protect yourself. Right? It's also the Sun in Capricorn. You need to make sure that you're not holding on too tightly to things. Because when you choke things out, they go away. Right? So, I have here Lana Zellner's 8 coins. And I'll be doing a 5-card spread for you guys. I forgot to mention last week, yesterday, Mars went retrograde back into Capricorn, into your 6th house of work, of your body, your fitness regime, right? The chakra system. So, with Mars retrograde there, try not to get too frustrated with people that you work around, right? Try to make sure that if you're going to work out, that you take, health precautions, right? Don't go too hard about it, right? And on the 19th, we have Mercury going direct, yay, in your 1st house, which is good, because you might have been having all kinds of problems with stuff, you name it, any of the 12 zodiac things you could have suffered through this with. But, people from the past, things like that. The 10 of Cups just popped out. So, your closest people, your family, your friends, things like that. So, maybe trying to hold on to people from that group, right? Your relationship. Okay, so I have 2 10s of Cups in here, and I put them in just because it was like, whatever. There's a couple of extra cards in here, but you got that twice, right? So, it's an emotionally fulfilling ending to something, right? And something that you were holding out for. Alright, so yeah, you have the 6 of Cups, which is, like I was saying, people from the past coming back. It's also the Sun in Scorpio. Alright, so, my Leo friends, you have the Hermit in reverse. You're using the upright. I actually like him better in the reverse because, it is a sign of Virgo. But Virgos, much like the Hermit, like to seclude themselves so that they don't... so that they can go in, find their own light, find their own answers, right? But when the Hermit is in the reverse, he's already found his own answers, and he is coming forward to say something, he or she, it doesn't matter. But it could be the sign of Virgo. Alright, and then in the next step, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So the Ace of Cups in the reverse here is like, see how it looks like tears? Like an emotional outpouring situation, right? Okay, so how did we get here? We have 3 10s. So we have the 10 of Swords here, and the 10 of Swords is the Sun in Gemini. It is. But here is like about betrayal from the past. The 10 of Swords in the upright says there was an end, but there was some kind of betrayal in the past. Something that you were holding on to being able to say, and you have 3 10s here, so there's a real ending coming up for my Leo people. Alright, so I have here the Santa Muerta Tarot for your clarifiers, my Leo friends. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate that. And if you haven't had the chance to, you can just do so down below. I appreciate that as well. But thanks for watching, really. And then also on the 19th, we have Jupiter and Neptune making a trine that will last for a few days, right? So this is really beautiful energy to really help us move forward from Mercury retrograde, which is nice. Okay, so with the family situation, friend situation, you have the 7 of Swords, right? So you could have somebody cutting out of the situation. You could have had, like, underhanded things going on, people not doing the right thing, right? 7 of Swords. Alright, so with the family situation that's in the foundation too, you have a family friendship situation, relationship situation. You have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I like that better in the reverse. It's about you know, coming back in from the cold. It could have been someone within your family that was away, you know, due to, you know, shady behavior, or like they cut out. Okay, so with the person coming back from the past, right? Fond memories of the past, things like that. We have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian, male energy. This could be you if you are the male Leo. You could come back, right? Okay, so you have the Hermit card in the reverse with the Three of Coins. So you could be working together. You can find yourself working together with a Virgo, like now, right? Because it's in the crowning position. All right, so with this outpouring of emotion, you have the Ace of Wands. So it's like a creative new endeavor to move forward, right? And it's also, you know, it can be the D card, yes. So if this was like an X or something, this can be something that's highly emotionally draining for you, but y'all are still, you know, doing it to it. Okay. All right, and then you have the Chariot, so sign of Cancer, but this is really like moving forwards in your creativity, and even though it's emotional, like moving forwards and even possibly moving, right? And how did we get here? You were betrayed before from possibly that other fire sign, the Aries, Leo, Sagittarian male energy, and they didn't come back from the past, like they did not return. Right, so at the end of these 2 weeks, it really looks a lot better. And for the decisions that need to be made, I would try to hold out for that first week in September, because we have a pretty good area, like up until about the 13th, to be able to move forward on things. I think of the first one that's got the two tens of cups. So I just put them in there. I was like, we'll use it. Okay, but 10 of cups is good, you know. It's emotional fulfillment. It's an end to something that you needed to be done with emotionally, right? And they're both in the upright, so that's positive. Okay. So for my Leo singles, the Whispers of Love Oracle deck, we have treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Very nice. Okay. So I have here the Tarot in Wonderland deck for my Leo singles. This is the only part of the reading where I really do apply Venus to. You're welcome to use your Sun, Moon, or Rising, but I will apply Venus to this part because it's about love, you know? One more time down the middle. Okay, so you have this Star card, so sign of Aquarius, right? Your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, right? Success. Alright, so you have the Two of Cups. So you could have found yourself in a business partnership with a loved one, or a loved one around you, you know, is in a relationship, and you're dealing with that. Then you have the Page of Swords. So this could be your Aquarius if they are younger to you, right? It's also about, you know, somebody heralding in new information. Then you have the Temperance card, so sign of Sagittarius, right? So this is something that you've had to be quite patient with in moving forward, whether it is business or, you know, another person's love relationship, because, you know, you are the single Leo. Wheel of the Year Tarot, my Leo friends. Sorry about the air conditioner. Okay, so with the Star card, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and that looks really positive, because it's about your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and when the Wheel of Fortune turns with that, it's usually pretty good. Okay. Alright, so with the Two of Cups, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you could have been dealing with, you know, somebody who's really close to you that just got into a relationship, and that's your Two of Cups right there. Part of, like, your close family. Alright, but the information that's coming in is a Tower situation. It's something that has to be revealed, something that you didn't see coming, right? And then with the Temperance card, the sign of Sagittarius, you have the Nine of Swords, which is like the nightmare card. It's anxiety. It's undue fear. Right, I'm pulling another one on that tarot, on the tower. Okay, so, you know, the sun. So something coming to light. And definitely family-oriented feeling. Let's see. Okay, so you have the Three of Coins again. So you might find yourself working with some other people, possibly a couple that are very close to you, that that it's kind of shocking that it's gone through, but it looks really good, you know? If someone, this is only for some of you, but if someone had been approaching you and it seemed like they wanted a Two of Cups situation, it could be that they were in another partnership and that comes to light. But it doesn't, it looks like it's something that is not too painful, because we don't have too many reversals. There's not a lot of confusion here. But if you have the sign of Sag in your chart, then it might have been extra confusing for you. Okay. So, for my Leo couples, check you guys out. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. So it's asking you to do something that you're not doing. Like with that last reading, it's about, you know, that you need to treasure what's around you, who's around you, right? Because you're not doing it right now. These are the advice cards. But it's really like looking deeper into what's going on. That's what you need to do, my Leo couples. Okay. So Tarot in Wonderland. Who wants more? Couple Leos. Alright, so we have the Three of Pentacles, once again. So working together, working in a group, right? And we have the Judgment card in the reverse, and that's present. It's not hearing the call to action, even false judgment on others. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And this is the slowest moving knight in the deck in the upright. In the reverse, he's not going anywhere, right? He's trying to protect himself, but he's just stuck, you know? It can be a he or a she. And how did we get here? We have the Hangman in the reverse. So there was a point when you felt snagged up. I don't think that this energy at the end is you unless you have the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your own chart. And you felt free by it, you're starting to work, you're starting to do your thing, you misjudged something, and then you got stuck again. That's the next step from here. But these readings, they're very short, so energies are fleeting, right? And by the time we hit, like, that first week in September, you may not be there, you know? Watch next week's video. Alright, so you have, working together, you have the Nine of Coins in the reverse once again. So we might have some Leos that are kind of, you know, they don't know if they're in a relationship or not. That's okay. Happens a lot. But, you know, the Nine of Coins in the reverse can talk about, you know, not feeling like you're making enough money through your work. Can also talk about, you know, you being in a couple now, right? So it could be a new couple. So this misjudgment, like, people are talking about it because we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So somebody's come out and said something. It's too many. Okay. So let's see. All right. So this stuck energy, you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, female energy. It can also be a manipulative, emotionally manipulative female, which is tough, right? Okay, so yeah, so we got the sign of Sag here again. Like, and although you were hung up, but then you got free, you're still very impatient with the situation, even if you're dealing with a Sag. So it looks like there's several people involved. For some of you, it's, you know, I'm not sure if I'm in a couple or not, but you're dealing with other people, with this Three of Pentacles here, and you could have been feeling kind of broke. And make sure, like, presently, if you have gone and judged someone, just make sure that you're correct before you go spread the word, right? Okay, so if you like that, my Leos, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check the about below. Take care, Leos. Bye.